UConn versus Villanova odds, score prediction, 2024 college basketball picks, February 24th best bets from proven model. Top-ranked UConn will try to avoid suffering consecutive losses for the first time this season when it hosts Villanova on Saturday night. The Huskies, 24-3, 14-2 Big East, had their 14-game winning streak snapped in an 85-66 loss to number 15 Creighton on Tuesday night, but they are still 2 games ahead of Marquette for first place in the Big East. Villanova, 15-11, 8-7, is riding a 3-game winning streak and is looking for its 3rd win over a ranked team this season. The Wildcats came up just short against UConn in the first meeting between these teams, as the Huskies escaped with a 66-65 win last month. Tip-off is set for 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at Harry A. Gamble Pavilion. UConn is favored by 11.5 points in the latest UConn versus Villanova odds, while the over-under is 133.5 points, per Sportsline consensus. Before entering any Villanova versus UConn picks, you'll want to see the NCAA basketball predictions from the model at Sportsline. The model simulates every Division I college basketball game 10,000 times. It enters Week 16 of the 2023-24 season on a 136-89 roll on all top-rated college basketball picks dating back to last season, returning nearly $2,500 for $100 players. It is also off to a sizzling 25-13 start on top-rated spread picks this season. Anyone following has seen huge returns. The model has set its sights on Villanova UConn. You can head to Sportsline to see its picks. Here are several college basketball betting lines for the game. UConn versus Villanova spread, UConn minus 11.5. UConn versus Villanova over, under, 133.5 points. UConn versus Villanova money line. UConn minus 724, Villanova plus 510. UConn versus Villanova picks. See picks here. Why UConn can cover. UConn is 14-0 at home this season, crushing the no. For Marquette in an 81-53 final last Saturday. Sophomore center Donovan Clingan posted a double-double with 17 points and 10 rebounds, while senior guard Tristan Newton had 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. They capped off a 14-game winning streak and took firm control of the Big East standings with that victory. Newton leads UConn with 15.4 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 5.7 assists per game, but 4 of his teammates are scoring in double figures as well. Villanova has only picked up 1 win in its last 5 conference road games, and the lone win came against struggling Georgetown. UConn has covered the spread in 4 of its last 6 games, and it has won 4 of the last 5 meetings between these teams. Why Villanova can cover? Villanova is unbeaten against the spread in its last 5 games, winning 4 of those games outright. The Wildcats crushed Seton Hall and Georgetown in back-to-back games before beating Butler by 10 points on Tuesday night. Senior forward Eric Dixon had 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, while sophomore guard Brendan Hausen added 13 points off the bench. The Wildcats have already pushed UConn to the brink once this season, covering the 5-point spread in a 66-65 final last month. Senior guards Justin Moore and TJ Bamba each scored 15 points, while Dixon had 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Villanova has covered the spread at a 6-0-1 clip in its last 7 trips to UConn. See which team to pick here. How to make UConn versus Villanova picks. The model has simulated Villanova versus UConn 10,000 times, and the results are in. The model is leaning over, and it's also generated a point spread pick that is hitting in over 50% of simulations. You can only see the pick at Sportsline. So who wins UConn versus Villanova, and which side of the spread hits over 50% of the time? Visit Sportsline now to find out which side of the spread you need to jump on, all from the model that is on a 136-89 roll on its top-ranked college basketball picks, and find out.